Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Inside the Studio. Episode 5, Inside the Studio with BaronSmithPicker.com. I'm very excited to be here with you today. I've got some very exciting news. I will be making my first live appearance performing in 25 years. How about that? So BaronSmithPicker.com takes his show Inside the Studio on the road to the Garland Elks Lodge on December 26th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Hey, folks, there's free pork chops, okay? Come for the food, stay for the music. We'll do a meet and greet. I'd love to meet you in person. Got some flyers left I'll sign. Let's do this thing. All right, get down to the nitty gritty. This is Inside the Studio, episode 5. Today, we're going to talk about the Shaver encounter, okay? I'm talking about none other than Billy Joe Shaver. We're diving deep into the world of a genuine American original. He's a poet, he's a fighter, and he's one of the last true outlaws, Billy Joe Shaver. If you listen to country music, you've heard his words. He was the man behind Honky Tonk Heroes, the whole album Waylon Jennings cut that essentially defined the outlaw movement. Willie Nelson once called him the greatest living songwriter. That's high praise, and believe me, it's earned. Billy Joe's life story reads like a gritty, beautiful novel. He lost parts of his fingers in a sawmill accident only to use the insurance money to move to Nashville and chase that songwriting dream. He was shot by an ex-partner outside a bar and survived. His music is so raw because he truly lived every single lyric. But for me, this isn't just about his catalog. It's about a night in 1999, a stage and a microphone I got to share with the man himself. So we're going to talk about the night at the Lone Star Cafe and Club in Dallas, Texas on Northwest Highway. It sounds like a throwback story, I know, because it was literally around the turn of the century in 1999. Back then, I was the lead singer for a house band, the Branders, at the legendary Lone Star Cafe and Club. Billy Joe Shaver was performing with his band live that night. His son, Eddie Shaver, was in presence. He was playing lead for Billy Joe. You know I'm well versed in that classic Waylon sound, and Waylon recorded so many of Billy Joe's songs. Billy Joe knew this, and in a moment of pure, spontaneous outlaw generosity, he nodded to me and said, "You know this next one, don't you, son?" And of course I did. So he gestured for me to stay on stage. Eddie Shaver, Billy Joe's incredibly talented son, was there playing lead guitar, absolutely tearing up the fretboard. What a special treat that night was, and I'll never forget it for the rest of my days. That was actually the true highlight of my music career, believe it or not. We sang, "Long ago and far away, my old common labor shoes, I'd turn the world all which way, just because you asked me to." We literally shared the mic. Two voices singing one of the greatest songs ever written about a simple request for commitment. It was a career highlight, a masterclass in authentic performance, and a memory I'll forever cherish. The generosity he showed, allowing me, the house singer, to share his moment. It speaks volumes about the man. That's true Texas spirit right there. And that's what we're all about here on Inside the Studio with your host, BaronSmithPicker.com. Speaking of live performances and outlaw spirit, I have a very rare and exciting announcement. If that story got your foot tapping and you're hungry for some authentic live music, then you're in luck. After 25 years, I'm coming out into the wild for a limited, intimate solo show. I, Baron Smith, host of Inside the Studio with BaronSmithPicker.com, am making my first appearance in a quarter century. Geez, that sounds like a really long time, and it really is. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'm prepping my song list. I'm checking it twice. I'm singing through it. I'm making sure I have the stamina, but it's going to be pure joy as I take the stage. And we may have a surprise or two, but we're going to have free pork chops. So, like I said earlier, come for the food, stay for the music. I'd love to meet you. We'll chat. I'll be there on Friday night, December 26th, at the Elks Lodge in Garland. And the details are in the description of this video. The show is titled Wanted, Baron Smith, Out in the Wild. The first live appearance in 25 years. I'll be performing original music and some of those essential outlaw covers that inspire this podcast. All solo, acoustic, and some electric. Of course, I'm going to take the Blonde 72 Telecaster. This rare performance is happening, like I say, on December 26th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Garland Elks Lodge. It's an intimate setting, so you absolutely do not want to miss this chance to see me live. Come on out, say hello, and let's make some new memories. Hell, let's make some history. So from the words of a legend to a microphone shared to a show 25 years in the making, that's it for this week's dive inside the studio. Thank you so much for listening. The tickets are free of charge. There's no charge. This is a friendly, intimate setting. It's a party environment. Come one, come all. Until the fire marshal comes and tells us we have too many people, we're going to go for broke, okay? We're going to keep the outlaw spirit alive, and in the meantime, go out and make some history.
Long ago and far away, my old common laborer's shoes, I turned the world all which way, just because you asked me to. I come to no other field. Simple love is simple truth. There's no end to what I do, just because you asked me to. Well, let the world call me a fool, but if things are right with me and you, that's all that matters, and I'll do anything you ask me to. Knowing how much I love you, and after all that I've gone through, I turn and walk away from you, just because you asked me to. Lord, I hope you never do. Well, let the world call me a fool, but if things are right with me and you, that's all that matters, and I'll do anything you ask me to. But if things are right with me and you, I'd turn and walk away from you, just because you asked me to. Well, let the world call me a fool, but if things are right with me and you, that's all that matters, and I'll do anything you ask me to. That's all that matters, and I'll do anything you ask me to.
sure and tune in next time on Inside the Studio with BaronSmithPicker.com, where we're going to talk about many more things. Who knows? Whatever strikes my fancy, whatever you guys want to hear, let me know. But otherwise, go out and make some history. I'll see y'all down the road.